Hey everyone, I'm Saitech and welcome back to my channel Saitech. In today's video, I'll show you how you can actually use the full screen gestures in the MI11X device even when you're using the third-party launchers. Yes friends, a lot of users are actually facing this kind of problem in the MI11X smartphone that whenever you try to use the full screen gestures, so if you try to change any other launcher, you won't be able to use that kind of full screen gestures. So right now I'm trying to use another third-party launcher. As you can see friends, now I cannot even access the full screen. So full screen gestures doesn't work when you're using the third-party launchers. This is another biggest problem which is going on in the MI11X device. As you can see friends, right now I'm trying to use MI11X and you cannot use it, but there is another application which is available in the Play Store. So by using that application, you can actually use the full screen gestures without having any kind of problem. Yes friends, you can actually do that without having any kind of stress at all. Just install the applications and you can actually straight away you can use the full screen gestures without any issues. I'll try to explain you how to do that. Right now, as you can see friends, I was unable to access any kind of full screen gestures. It's not working anymore because I did try to use the third-party launcher. So during this time of demonstration, as you can see, different launcher are selected. If I try to select the system launcher, then all the gestures will work. As you can see, absolutely the gestures, everything is working absolutely fine, as you can see friends, without any kind of issues. So I'll try to explain you what is another application to use for the third-party launchers as well. Application name is called the Fluid Navigation Gestures. So if you can actually find this kind of application directly in the Play Store as well, you can download this application and you can just install, and once you install, you should give the permissions. So for display overlay and even the accessibility permissions, you need to give these two permissions, as you can see. So once you give the permissions for these two options, so now you can actually use those kind of application help to use the full screen gestures. In this way, you'll be able to get that experience friends. Let me try to exactly show you. Right now I'm trying to select the third-party launcher, and here's the launcher which I'm trying to select, as you can see. So I did select the third-party launcher at this moment, and let me try to show you. The buttons will immediately change to navigation bar buttons. As you can see, from the full screen gestures, it will try to change to navigation bar buttons. Again, try to go to the full screen option. Again, try to select the gestures. As you can see friends, right now I'm trying to use third-party launcher as well, and it was working completely fine. Using this application, I was able to do that. As you can see friends, exactly. Now there is no issues with the full screen gestures in the MI11X device, but you need to use the third-party application launcher only. So third-party application which is available in the Play Store, only then you will be able to experience this kind of full screen gestures option, as you can see. So this application is basically designed to give this kind of flexibility to have this kind of gestures from the left and right and bottom as well. Let me show you friends exactly how it works. So when you try to swipe one time, it will go back. As you can see, if you want to shift to the previous application, you can just swipe it for the long time. So you'll get the two arrow marks, then you'll try to take back to the previous application what is already loaded, as you can see. In this way, you'll be able to shift it. And one time for the back button. So in this way, you'll be able to experience the full screen gestures in the MI11X device without having any kind of issues. But one thing is that even after installing these applications, sometimes you may have the difficulty to access. So you need to find multiple times enabling and disabling this kind of application, even the changing the launcher as well. So that is what problem. Sometimes I don't get this kind of application working sometimes, even though you select the different launcher. So sometimes you do that kind of feeling, but still try to download this application friends, Fluid Navigation Gestures, so which is really great to use in the MI11X device, and this is only the alternate solution which is available right now to experience this kind of full screen gestures. There's another methods which is the ADB method and another command method, so which you need to connect and then you need to unlock this option. But still, if you want to don't take that kind of risk, then definitely you can use this kind of application, Fluid Navigation Gestures, and you can still enjoy this kind of full screen gestures without any kind of problem, even if you're trying to use the third-party launchers as well. As you can see friends, absolutely it's working fantastic without any kind of issues using with this kind of application. So thank you for watching this video friends, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, stay tuned for more updates. Meanwhile, bye.